Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special emergency moment for the Talk Your Talk podcast. I'm your host, Keon Mack, aka This is Mac. I'm here with the boy Terry. Man, Terry, say what up.
What's good with you people?
Uh, right now we come to something very special, annoyingly special.
Yeah.
If you don't know who we talking about or what we talking about, because when you look at it, you might go, what are we talking about? But when you hear it, we talking about Jada Pinkett Smith. Or as I like to call her, Miss Pinkett. I've seen her photos. She looked like Miss Pinkett. No Jada, no Smith, no hyphens. Just Miss Pinkett. That's what she looked like. In the news for Celebrity Empire, which is also part of Talk Your Talk Radio, presented by This Is Mac Network. She went on and talked about her and her husband, Mr. William Smith. That's right, Will Smith, y'all, and Jada Pinkett Smith is back. I'm sorry, Miss Pinkett is back into the news again when she went on an interview, Miss Pinkett, and she basically just threw every fucking thing under the bus. She talked about how her and Will haven't been romantic in a romantically relationship in years. She talks about how they've been living separately for the past few years. And she also started talking about Tupac. For some reason, Tupac always come up when it comes to Miss Pinkett. And she brought up Chris Rock, of all things. And she went on air and she talked about how they were preparing, or she was preparing for a divorce. She wanted a divorce, but she never got around to it. She said, we were still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be a partnership. And in regards to how do we present that to people. And when they hadn't figured that out yet, she just kind of panicked a little bit. You know, why are you two split? The question was asked, what caused it? And she said, that's a lot of things. I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we both kind of just still stuck in our fantasy on what we thought the other person should be. Now we know what we wanted her, what she, Miss Pinkett, wanted Will to be. She wanted him to be a real nigga.
Her definition of a real nigga.
Gangster nigga. Why? Because she knew Tupac.
Yeah.
She knew Tupac. She used to sell drugs. Will Smith never sold no fucking drugs. Can you even picture him in the corner slinging that shit? 5 a.m, running from the popo?
Started making trouble in my neighborhood.
Got in one little fight. Like he said, this whole fucking life, he got in one little fight. And his mom got scared. His mom knew, nigga, you not built like that. I gotta send your ass to Bel Air. I'm sorry, he didn't get in one little fight. He got in 2 fights. I can't forget about him slapping Chris Rock.
Well, yeah, that wasn't a fight.
So in his whole life, he got in 2 little fights. And his mom and Chris Rock got scared. I mean, this is fucking crazy, man. So
It's
she goes
ridiculous.
on, right? She goes on to say, I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever, and I just haven't been able to break that promise. Privately, the couple had not called themselves husband and wife for years, and they were living separately, which we already been through that part. However, that wasn't the same in public lives. So they were sitting there trying to pretend that they were still happy and together. Number one, you what the fuck are you pretending?
Yeah. For one, I don't want to say they because we ain't heard Will Smith break silence on this yet or
Well, he
nothing.
didn't. He didn't
On
say
this.
anything, so he didn't say they were divorced or not. So yes, they were out there
Yeah.
pretending that they were still together.
Mm-hmm. Because he acts shocked every time he does speak and things of that nature, especially at the round table talk when the whole entanglement came out. He was acting shocked, like, "Hey, I didn't know some of this stuff."
Mm,
So it's like, in my personal opinion, I don't like to say that until I hear him specify that because it's her really doing all the talk, really trying to keep herself out there. Because when you think about it, man, it's like I'm trying to figure out how to be in a marriage. Like you at 40 plus years old and you don't know how to be in a marriage with somebody you've been married to since 1997.
mm,
That's an excuse. You've been wanting to divorce him, but at the end of the day, Will Smith was your lifeline. Still is. Even when y'all separate finally, I'm almost certain you still gonna be living off Will Smith's name.
now,
So
yeah.
at the end of the day, I feel like she's just further emasculating Will Smith, further humiliating him, further
Mm-hmm.
disrespecting him,
Mm-hmm.
especially after this man done slapped another man for you.
Now that that's the
This
that's
man
the
done,
problem.
done
Now
threw away his career
she
practically.
said she said that they've been, just trying to make it look like they're still together in the public eye. You're not fooling nobody. That dude looks sad for years now.
He looks like he's broken.
Exactly.
Like he lost a child. Every time you see him, his face just looks like he's trying to hold it together.
Even when he's smiling, it looks like it took so much for it to come out. Like he appreciated
Yeah.
because of the hurt that he's dealing with. It's that
Mm-hmm.
kind of smile. I appreciate that joke. I appreciate that laugh because of the hurt I'm going through right now. And that's probably what happened at that Grammy, not Grammy, the fucking award show when he slapped
Yeah.
Chris Rock. He sat there,
Yeah.
he laughed, and he looked at her. He looked at Miss Pinkett. He looked at Miss Pinkett, and he looked and he said, I wonder what Tupac would do right now.
Mm-hmm.
What would Tupac do if he heard somebody say that about his girl on stage, his wife, and he walked his goofy ass up on that stage and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Now you can see when he was walking on the fucking stage, he looked like he had a half smirk and half confused look on his fucking face. He didn't know what the fuck was going. You can tell a lot was going through his mind when he walked on that stage.
I thought it was a skit.
That's what I thought too. Everyone was wondering
So
that. On his way to, if you replay and watch that shit over again, look at his eyes, look at his facial expression. He's got so much thoughts going through his mind. Man, I can't believe I'm about to do this. I think I am gonna do this. I wonder what's gonna happen when I do this shit. They about to watch me do this. This live on all that shit going through his head. If he was really pissed off, you'll see one look on his face. Pissed off.
yeah.
He didn't look pissed until he got back and sat his ass down and said, keep my motherfucking wife, bitch ass name out your puss ass mouth. He didn't say it
Well,
like that, but that was the only time I seen him. He looked like he was pissed.
hey, sit your bitch ass down.
Sit your
That,
$5 ass down before I make change, nigga.
he, that was one of them things where you can tell that the history between her, Chris Rock, and him probably came to a head when that happened. He was
Mm,
probably already like, you know,
right.
you go up here, man. I ain't playing with this little nigga.
Yeah,
About to
so
show Jada.
I just don't understand this. He needs to leave her the fuck alone. She got a new book coming out named Worthy. I'm sorry, her memoir she has coming out called Worthy.
When you say memoir, like when you say memoirs, that's almost like saying that you did something worthy in your life worth writing your memoirs.
You know what she did
You
Worthy?
know,
You know what she did Worthy? She fucked with the right people. She knew Tupac.
yeah,
That's all she keep doing.
man.
She keeps talking about Tupac old
Like,
stories. She keeps talking about, oh, you want to hear about Chris Rock and the slap and how I felt about it? Get my book, my memoir. Get my memoir.
mm,
Worthy.
it's like you trying to capitalize on this, man.
You
It's
want to
like,
know how I feel about my husband? And
let me
and
capitalize on my husband's pain
yeah,
a little bit more.
get my memoir, Miss Pinkett. Miss Pinkett Worthy. Oh, Alcina, John Cena. What is his fucking name again?
Whatever that weird nigga name, Augustus, whatever, the
August
Alcina, whatever.
Augustina Gashina. That motherfucker was okay until he fucked her. Will Smith was okay till he fucked her.
Damn.
Willow and goddamn Jaden, they came out of it already in a mess.
Boy,
So the thing that I got going on here is Miss Pinkett, stay away from Miss Pinkett puss. That's all you got to do. Stay away from her puss because everybody, either she got some good ass pussy or she got a bad disease where once you fuck, it's like, boom, you go fucking retarded.
and
Will Smith.
according to her, Will Smith ain't had access to the Cooter Bird since 2016.
Hey, good for
So
him.
it ain't just the puss. Shit, she got something wrapped up around it. She got
But
this
he
nigga's
had
balls in
it.
her purse.
He had it at one point. And yeah, every time she talks about Will Smith, it seemed like Miss Pinkett's just calling his pussy card.
Yeah,
She's all in his face. Yeah, nigga, I thought about divorcing your punk ass. What you gonna do?
yeah, it's always something humiliating. It's like I haven't heard this man in the whole 30 years or almost 30 years they've been together disrespect his wife to even all the fucked up shit she did to him. I've never heard him say a bad word about his wife. And it's
I,
like you just further just keep humiliating and emasculating this man. That's
Miss
my problem. It's like, damn, like, and he ain't had enough.
Miss Pinkett puss. Stay away from it. You want to hear about it? Go get her memoir. You want to hear about how Miss Pinkett puss, how it really is? Go get her memoir. She'll explain
It's
all
like,
about it.
and I used to even, I used to be a fan of Jada Pinkett Smith. She was one of the 90s dimes, in my opinion. But it's like she just takes away from her whole character and everything. Just, it just, I can't even explain it. It's like, why are you doing this now? Who the fuck is gonna spend money on the Jada Pinkett memoir anyway? Well, I can see some ratchet chicks getting it.
I don't see no ratchet nobody getting shit. I see motherfuckers who are journalists and people who want to go dig deeper into the story who
Because
would do that. But
what's crazy,
I don't see nobody
what's crazy
ratchet
is you
doing it.
got ratchet women that actually agree with her. You listen and see some of these blogs. Well, she's just being real. If it ain't working, it ain't working. I'm like, what? Oh my god, nigga.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't heard not one person agree with her dumbass.
I haven't heard
She's
it, but I've
bullying
seen it.
this man. She's probably bullied
Shit,
the family. I wouldn't put it past.
no.
See, Jada faded away. That's why they say they haven't been, doing
Yeah,
shit since 2016. When 2016 came in, that's when Miss Pinkett came in. Miss Pinkett took
yeah.
over in 2016.
I don't doubt Miss Pinkett ever left.
Miss Pinkett. See, she ain't had no Jada, no Smith, no hyphens. It was slowly
I'm
leaving.
I'm just gonna say that she is just a pretty ratchet chick who had her time, and basically she never wanted to be married to Will Smith, and she capitalized off Will Smith's success. She seen where he was going.
Cap level everyone's success.
Yeah, pretty much. But
And made them all retarded.
Will Smith is not somebody she even ever cared about.
Mm. No,
Period. That's just
I
one of the
think
matter with it.
Jada. I think Jada cared about Will, but Miss Pinkett,
Nah,
no, not Miss Pinkett.
uh,
No,
nah, uh,
Miss
people
Miss
who care,
Pinkett.
even 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 in bad relationships, when you got respect for somebody, you don't like go be airing your dirty laundry and try to make a person look bad, and
But
you
Jada
couldn't
never done
satisfy me
that.
sexually.
Miss
She
Pinkett.
didn't.
Miss Pinkett did.
Well, uh,
I'm telling you, it's two different people, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Jada loved him. Miss Pinkett didn't. Miss Pinkett don't fuck with Will. Miss Pinkett don't fuck with nobody. She don't fuck with the kids. She don't fuck with
you don't
nobody. Not
even,
Miss Pinkett.
you don't even think about humiliating her kids, like how her kids got to go through life knowing how they
Mm.
mama is, and
I don't give a
what you
fuck
done did
what
to
you
his
say.
daddy.
Look, I don't give a fuck what you say. If she wanted a starring role in a fucking TV series as like the evil boss bitch, she would be a good fucking villain right now.
So she would have did good as on Suicide Squad as a little later, huh?
No, hell no. I ain't talking about no bullshit like that. I'm talking about like a real goddamn show. I'm talking about like how you ever seen The Devil Wears Prada?
Yeah,
So you remember how
I vaguely remember.
homegirl was in it? No, you didn't. Okay. So, but she needs to be like that bad bitch that's straight to the point and say what's on her mind. She embarrass you. She's not sarcastic. She'll give you a look that'll make your ass say, "Excuse me."
Yeah, she could
She
just
could
be a
play
drill
that
sergeant.
role right now with
That
the
sounds like a white Karen.
with
She
with
could be
the
her.
with the bald head right now. She could be a evil mother. She can be Cruella Deville, the Black Cruella Deville, if she wanted to. Let me just put it like
Mm.
that. So Jada, I will
Again,
definitely be looking for some villain roles in your future. But I'm
yeah,
about tired of talking about Miss Pinkett.
yeah, it's a wrap on her right now. I can't even support no more.
Will,
Will
stay out
Smith,
of the pink pussy. Stay out of Miss Pinkett
Will
puss.
Will Smith,
Everyone.
like the biggest mistake you ever made. Will Smith was not signing a prenup.
Uh,
Now, even though like it was the state of California, don't even after 10 years, don't matter the circumstances, she gets half.
hey, never
So
live
she
in
gonna get
California.
half, or not. She gonna get a good bulk of your fortune, man. I'm sorry to say that, but hey,
Mm.
it don't look good for you, Will Smith. You going through too many trials and tribulations with this woman. Just gonna cut your losses, get back to making blockbuster movies, because I'm pretty sure, will everybody, you still have a fan base even after the slap. People still love you. I'm still a big fan. It was foul what you did to Chris Rock. I ain't throwing you no bail money for that, but hey, if Chris Rock is over it and he said what he said about it, it's pretty much done. I'm ready to start seeing some good movies from you again. Leave Jada alone and chalk that up to you know one of the worst experiences and the worst women you ever dealt with in your life.
You know what the funny thing is? Suppose Will never really loved her. He just heard that she could take half his shit.
Uh, uh,
Suppose she been
oh,
Miss Pinkett been threatening him all these years. I should divorce your ass. Oh, baby, why would you?
Man, you
Why would you
see,
take it there? Why would you do this to me? He could be heartbroken because of that. Like, this bitch trying to take
man,
half my money.
Will Smith, take your nuts out this bitch purse and leave her.
Oh, that could be added on that, she don't love him. He still loves her. She don't love him, and she could still take half. So that could be like a fucking damn. Will Smith, man, just keep your head up and please fuck that bitch. Leave her alone.
Oh,
I know you. Hey, that's my wife. Don't call her no bitch. That's my. Leave her the fuck. She's bullying you.
leave
She's
that
clowning
motherfucker
you.
alone.
She's clowning you.
Mm-hmm.
Every time your name comes out of her mouth, you looks more and more like a fucking clown. I don't hear her say nothing good and special about you. And if she do, it definitely don't ring a lot of bells like when she talks negative shit about you in front of your face on camera.
Keep throwing Tupac in your face.
You ain't
What man wants
Tupac.
to keep hearing? What man wants to keep hearing about your love interest?
You think Miss Pinkett give a fuck?
Well,
She probably tell them that shit every time they used to wake up. Nigga, you ain't Tupac.
get your ass off me.
Baby, I made breakfast for you. Nigga, Tupac wouldn't have done no shit like that.
Tupac would have came in here with a fried bologna sandwich, nigga, and said, fuck it. You don't want it, you don't want it.
Nah, Tupac would have fucked her and said, go make us some fucking breakfast, bitch. Thug life. But Will can't do that. I can't imagine. Hey, go make us some all right, never mind. I do it. No, I just thought maybe you would shut your punk ass up. Will Smith, my brother, you a good man. You deserve better. You deserve better. Maybe this is karma for the shit you did to the original Aunt Viv back in the fucking 90s or some shit. Maybe this is karma. Maybe it is. But dude, you've been going through this for years now. You need to leave her the fuck alone. Your kids is grown now. You don't need to keep the family together. Just go.
Yeah, y'all already separated, man. This shit. Make it a clean break.
Be happy with letting her go. If it costs her half, if it costs you half, I'm sorry, man. Bike. I'm sorry. I think you'll have a longer life if you give her half. Because if you drop the fuck dead from your stress, then she taking all that shit.
And the longer you married, boy, I'm telling you, shit, you can fuck around and die while y'all still married. Then she getting everything.
Yeah, because you look like you a stress mark away from a fucking stroke.
You a $400 million man. Shit, $100, $200 million. Yeah, it's gonna hurt sting, but you'll make it back in Hollywood, man. We're gonna support you. Go on, do your thing.
I think he'll get bigger after that. If you ask me, will. I think he'll get bigger. If he divorce her, he needs to take control right now. He needs to divorce her. Instead of her going, I was thinking about divorce. After all this shit was out there, after reading the book, after she do her her memoir sales, I would put out on TMZ and all that shit, Will Smith has asked for a divorce from Miss Pinkett.
I drop an album.
Nah, fuck, please, no, hell no, don't do that. Look, but seriously,
album tour, all that.
Yeah, fuck that. But seriousness, I would be the one who take control of that. Bitch, you're not gonna keep playing with me. You're not gonna keep opening your mouth about me, making me look more and more like a pussy.
Yeah.
After I ask for a divorce and put that publicly, then I'm going to do a public apology to Chris Rock. I'm going to clean every fucking thing. Clean my slates. I'm good. If you got to be sitting there with your kids, do it. Fuck it. This bitch has fucked little boys. In replace of you, she was fucking Jaden's friend. She was cougaring him. and you sitting there, nothing you can do. And then she's sitting and explaining about the entanglement. And you just taking that shit. You just sitting, just. Well, brother, I pray for you, man. I seriously
Yes,
do.
sir.
I seriously do, man. It seemed like she's really getting into your ass, dude. Every time she needs to poke her big ass head out somewhere, peanut ass head, every time she need to poke that shit out somewhere, your name gets thrown under the fucking bridge. Chris Rock make a joke about her. You made the mistake. Once again, if she wasn't fucking there, if Miss Pinkett wasn't there, you would never get in that situation. You would have got that award at the end and been proud.
Yes, sir.
But instead, you slap a nigga, then get the award, and then your ass get banned from it. Thanks, Miss Pinkett. Jada wouldn't have never done that. Not Jada Pinkett hyphen Smith. No, she wouldn't have done that. But Miss Pinkett. Baldhead Pinkett. Oh, yeah. Fuck your life. She don't give a fuck about you.
Mm.
And I'm going to tell you like this. Well, if you don't do nothing about it, I'm going to stop giving a fuck about you. I'm like, fuck it. Let the dumb nigga keep taking that then. Fuck it. She making money, profited off of them shit. You need to go ahead and you need to fucking, divorce her and then write your own book. But I think he got a book out. No one talks about Will Smith's book. Because you can't tell because he could be writing off his true feelings, but also trying to curve around not to make people mad because he still wants her, still loves her.
Yeah. I'm sure Will Smith is the type of dude he loves it. He's typical man that loves his wife more than the wife loves him.
Miss Pinkett. Stay away from Miss Pinkett puss. That's all I got to say, man. Any last words on this, big dog?
Keep your head up. Will, we rooting for you.
Yeah. And I said it once before. I'll say it once again. To all the young brothers. And when I mean young, I mean from the age 30s and 40s. Stay away from Miss Pinkett puss. That's the best advice I can give you. I haven't heard no one who fucked her or been around her in a relationship and say, you know what, I became a better person. No one. She's destroying all their lives. She's making all of them fucking feel crazy. So yes, stay away. She don't need any more kids coming out that puss. She don't need nobody attempting to create kids going back in that puss. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is Celebrity Empire, which featured your girl, Miss Pinkett, Jada Pinkett Smith, and her worthy book. You unworthy bitch. We out this motherfucker, man. Appreciate it. Y'all stay tuned. We got other things coming up next, so we holla at you.